On the highway to Hey Clifford.
Yo, what's going on, Smoke?
Oh, not much. You want to hang out while I stream?
Sorry, what's that, buddy?
I said, do you want to hang out while I stream?
Oh, yeah, I'm streaming right now, yeah.
Okay.
What are you playing, American Truck?
Yep.
It's like everybody died, eh? Like, like it's, I know it's bad to say, but like it's just like all of a sudden everybody's like typing, I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored, no one's doing anything.
Yeah. I got bored myself after being at Walmart for part of the day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we had to go do grocery shopping.
Oh, that's always fun.
No, it's not.
Where are you hanging out? In your Discord or what? What?
I can hang out here.
Cool.
I was in my Discord, but nobody's come in, so I figured I want to put this on YouTube, so I'm trying not to play any music, if you get my drift.
Roger, copy. Oh, YouTube, you gotta pop a link then.
Huh?
Oh, you're recording. You're not streaming.
No, I'm streaming, but I'm gonna transfer it to YouTube when it's done. When I'm done.
Roger. You use the YouTube editor.
No, I take and I just click export to YouTube on the Twitch video producer page. And it exports it right to YouTube and lets me know when it's done.
Nice. Takes care of everything for you, does it?
Uh-huh. And I don't have to waste my bandwidth downloading the video and then re-uploading.
Oh yes, Roger. It's
'Cause
kind of like it's.
It's handled between Twitch and YouTube. I decided to go back to Viper's truck for giggles.
I haven't stopped driving his truck, even all the times that John gave me his and the other trucks. I'd try them for a few minutes and then I'd jump right back in my profile with Vipers. Just because I get more frames. But you just seen the picture I posted today. My computer caught on fire because the graphics card, it was pulling so much. It
Oh,
fucking lit
shit,
the
dude.
friggin' yellow wire on the Molox cable was glowing orange, burnt the fucking rubber right off it, but
Oh shit, dude. What size power supply did you have?
it was just a 500 watt power supply, but it didn't have that connection that goes to your video, so we had to use that Molox, the 2-to-1.
Oh, you used an adapter.
Yeah, it made it a year and 3 months before it decided to melt down. Her computer had a 465 power supply with the straight connection
Yeah.
for the video card, so we just swapped power supplies. But I was playing. She walked in the room and she was like, "What's on fire?" And I looked at my computer and I was like, "Well, I don't have lights in my computer. That's strange." Right? Grabbed the wires and burnt my fingers and realized it was on fire.
Oh shit. Yeah, you
Yo.
probably should have put like a 650 or a 7 in there.
So we swapped the power supplies, made sure my 5 still worked in hers. She's good to go. Put her 465 in. All of a sudden, I had like a boost in my whole computer.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I shut it off when I go to bed. I shut it off when I go out.
Uh-huh.
I don't leave it running, man.
Yeah, I turn mine off every night. That way nothing can happen.
I didn't think it would do that, but I had dropped the game to post a picture in Discord for Ace, and then next minute I'm yelling at Ace, "Ace, my computer's on fire! Holy fuck, what do I do?"
I
So
think maybe the overcurrent protection would kick in. You'd think.
I'm not sure. It's only a 650, running 3 monitors. It could have just, maybe it just didn't start right. I'm not sure, but
Maybe.
works good now. But it was close, bud. We almost had a catastrophe.
At least it didn't fry anything in your computer.
Yeah, we caught it just in time. You know that smell, from wires and computer parts burning? It was pretty
Yeah.
noticeable. And I don't have the side on my computer. It's right there, right beside me. So it could have been worse if.
Oh yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, they say not to use those adapters.
I never really thought. I bought this computer complete a year and a half ago, and plugged her in and just been playing. It worked great. Never even thought of it. It wouldn't have killed me or anything, though. Like, this system, I only put $400 in it, so
Yeah,
it
but
was
still,
the old one was like thousands of dollars,
It-
kind of like Outlaw.
it's the point. It could have been when you were sleeping and caught your home on fire.
Yeah, or when we went out or something. Anywhere we go is like an hour away, so you're looking at 2-3 hours before you get back. Come home to a bomb.
Pretty much.
We got heat now, guys.
And there's a slight smell of something other than burning.
Every once in a while, I reach over and I grab the power cable to the video card to see if it's getting warm or not. You know.
Yeah, the minimum power supply they recommended for my Threadripper was like an 850. That was like all the YouTubers that I watch, like Paul's Hardware and Linus and all them big name ones. But I did do a little trickery with Viper's truck.
Yeah, there's even like another mod that you can add to his truck to add more chrome and.
Oh no. I've got the 3408 950 in here from the Outlaw.
Oh, nice. You tweaked it a little.
Well, I used the oldest version of the Outlaw truck that I have and just stuck it in there and activated it. Which is 2.8.
There's a guy out there sporting a really hot T600 Peterbilt, lowered,
Yeah.
and I managed to find his YouTube, and he had a link to the truck, but it's not in SES form. It's just the folder with the truck in it. It's got to be.
You can still load that.
It wouldn't load for me.
Because I've got a few mods that are just in folder form and they work.
Maybe I'll just try direct folder, because when you open the RAR, it's got a folder in it, and then all the stuff is inside it.
Put the folder that's inside the RAR in your mods folder.
I'll try it that way. But since 136, I've put 20,000 miles on Viper's truck.
Oh, if I had Viper's truck way back from when I first started, it'd probably need an engine rebuild.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was so disappointed when they upgraded the game at 134 to 135, because I was like gonna roll the friggin' speedometer. I drove the truck so long on that profile, and it fucking upgraded, and man, it just the profile wouldn't work for the life of me, and I lost that truck. So start all over again. Jesus, you can never complete the map. It's impossible. Like the way they do that.
Before it switched to 134, I had pretty much the whole map discovered. As far as the main map, and most all of Coast to Coast.
And I don't know what the heck happened, but Utah Like I can go through Utah, but on the outskirts of Utah, I fall through, and it's just not. I don't know. I even tried a new profile, so I stay away from Utah altogether. I just go coast to coast and straight up, and
I've been up through Utah from oh, whatever frickin' state it is close to, and I haven't had no falling through issue.
that's what I was thinking, Dan. Yeah, rename the folder to .ses. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that too. I've done that too. Actually, you can take and rename that RAR to a .scs. And it may work. Because I've done that.
It'll recognize that folder inside the RAR.
Good. If it doesn't, just take the folder out and rename it to an .scs.
What are you doing, Dan? You modding?
Hey modding, what's up? Glad you joined my stream. I'm hanging out here in the Discord with Cliff. Need to cut that hair there, mister.
I had just seen an advertisement for Farming 2020, and then the next guy down the list was Farming 2021. I don't know if they're confused in themselves or whether they're releasing it for phone and or Xbox and PC. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Oh, mobile. 2020 is mobile. So 21 is PC.
Already they done come out with Farming Simulator 19.
I know. I haven't even played the damn thing hard.
Yeah, I haven't played it hardly either. I think sometimes they come out with games too fast.
A lot of cool looking games coming out. I see Lumberjack Simulator coming out.
Viper must have improved his truck because I'm getting 70 frames in his truck.
Oh, dude, I roll from anywhere from 50 to 120 on the freeway, and then when I come to towns, I drop down to 45.
No,
but
I'm
yeah,
saying
his
out
truck
here in the middle of nowhere in Viper's truck, I'm getting 70 frames.
inside the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And
yeah,
it used
runs-
to be lower than that. Used to be like 40 or 50. So I think maybe he's improved the truck.
I find a difference in the dashboard too. I'm using the newer.
Yeah, I'm using the old school, older one. I got so used to using it with the Outlaw truck. Just, yeah.
Yeah, it's just normal. And then it's hard to tell which one you're in unless you look at certain things.
Yeah.
But that 379X, it has the one that's out there, 379X, with the little secondary add-on X mod that goes with it. That actually works. It's not,
Huh. I hadn't tried
but I just
that.
can't help it. I've been driving Viper's truck, and it's so easy. You don't have to do nothing, bud. Steam updates it. Like you're like you just drive.
That's why I've kept it in my mods list.
So if you're gonna play with other trucks, you would probably advise just as well as I would everybody else, make a profile for just modding.
Yeah.
And then the ones that you do like to drive and you get your miles in where you want to just relax and drive and not mess with anything, That's your good pro.
Oh, that Wombat trucker come out with a video today of an improvement on his mega map.
Oh, is that the? Oh, that's the all-in-one map, right?
Yeah.
I have that one on another profile. I was messing around with the new ATMX and MMH Pro 136. That adds what everything below too, right? And then the islands, Hawaii Islands.
Yeah. What he's added in there is basically what's over there where the Hawaiian Islands is.
Nice. I believe in the old day that used to be called Hugo or something.
I don't know, but it's labeled as ATMX something. I can't remember.
Mini ATMX mini map or something.
It might be. He's got a fresh link for it in his latest video that come out tonight.
Oh.
It's all updated for 136.
Oh. Oh. Guess we're gonna have to get this 1400 in.
I'm on a 2000.
I had just went right across the coast to Florida, and then I took one going straight up to Canada, Sault Ste. Marie 1800. I put down 400 miles, just me and you sitting here talking.
I am going to, if I don't drive off the road, Forest Rivers or something like that.
Oh, Trois Rivières.
Yeah. From Elko.
It's French, but that's why it seems like that.
J-Man, it was last weekend. Hold on, let me pause.
It was a week. It was a week and couple days, wasn't it? A week ago, because my dad went in the same time.
For what?
My dad all of a sudden dropped, and they put him in the hospital and said 3 to 6 months to live. And then yesterday they told us, no, he's got less than 2 months. If his heart fails before that, he could go anytime.
All right, J-Man. Basically, a Dave Powell contacted me on Messenger wanting to know if Chris Nunez could be removed from the Facebook group due to the fact supposedly he's a woman beater, and he has been banned from
Hold on, Dan.
Bart's group as well. And I told David Powell that I would talk to you and find out what to do.
You have the Discord though, right, Dan? Yeah, I have to Nightbot and update that one.
What Discord?
Mine.
I'm in your.
No, I'm talking to modding.
Oh. Alright, I'll get on there as soon as I'm done streaming, J-Man. I just figured I'd check with you first. What is modding on TeamSpeak?
No, he's in Twitch.
Oh. I'll send him a link, it'd be easier to talk to him.
Oh, he was letting me know that my Nightbot was given invalid Discord link.
Nightbot's a cranky old thing.
There we go. I got it. Should be the new one now. There you go.
Can't find your link. Oh, I know why. I grabbed it. It's inside another. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I went to drag your server down into sort them alphabetically, and I put it on top of another one that put it in a folder.
Mhm.
Oh, I got that happened to me, and I didn't know how to get them out.
Yeah, I
You
don't
gotta
either.
drag them back out.
That's why I couldn't find your server.
I got like modding, farming, trucking, all in the same in a folder, and I'm like, oh.
You gotta click on the one you want to get out and drag it out like you kind of drug it back in there. Drug it in there.
Okay.
That happened to me one time.
But that RAR file that's got a folder in it, just extract it, open the folder, and re-zip the contents of that folder, and rename it SCS, and then drop that in your mod folder.
Okay. Okay. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The new T600. He lowered it, and oh man, it looks good.
Hopefully it doesn't get damaged with it being lowered for the collision.
Yeah, I know. I had a couple like that come up on the bridge, and all of a sudden hook up. Ding, that's it. Done.
Yeah, I had a guy contact me, and he's like, "Man, this zip file don't work." I said, "It works. It's just not zipped right." I told him how to fix.
I don't know why they're having me bring a man lift all the way up there,
Nope.
but okay.
I mean, folders will work in your mods folder, but they don't work in multiplayer.
Ah, I think it's almost time for a fresh coffee too.
Yeah,
Oh,
I need
boy.
one as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going to get my Frappuccino out of the refrigerator.
I'm waiting for Modern
Ooh.
Warfare to download.
Mocha Frappuccino.
I bought Modern Warfare off of BattleNet. It's 181 gig,
Holy snap! What'd that cost?
$79.
Damn. Still cheaper than what they want for the WoW expansion.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason I went with Modern Warfare instead.
Yeah, I was looking because we wanted to bring her up to Azeroth to get her to 120, and then we'll be ready to go up into the new expansion. Then I thought, well, shit, I might as well just wait and buy the new expansion, and she'll get it, right? No sense in
Yeah.
buying it. But even on the new expansion, you can't get over 120. 120 seems to be the cap.
Now they capped it at 120.
Coffee out of the refrigerator.
But I see few new bosses in Classic and stuff like that. New raids and dungeons.
Alright, so I gotta go in here and drag this out of the folder, huh? Yep, that works.
Oh, I couldn't make it into that truck stop, so I'll have to pull here.
I thought you was affiliated, Cliff.
Oh no, man! I think I dick around too much, like putting like booby girl videos in the corner and shit like that. You know, so they kind of like, no, we'll just let them do it, but we're not going to affiliate them, you know. But it's okay, man. Like I'm just happy doing what I do.
I made Richard's day. I give him 1,000 biddies. That's $10.
Oh hell.
Oh, I'm getting the coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I gotta go make one as well. Still got 50 some gig left on my download.
Tell him I said get power. Yeah, that's all the mo flavor. I need to stop refueling.
I got a laugh yesterday. I was playing World of Warships with the USS Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I was playing multiplayer, and they're like, I kept looking at the chat, and they're like, let us play. I'm like, who are you talking to? And they're like, you've killed everything. I was pulling the ship out in the middle of the map and just stopping, because I could pretty much shoot anywhere on the map as long as I was in the middle of it. And
Yeah.
I just turn the gun, shoot, turn the gun, shoot, turn the gun, shoot. And they're like, let us kill something. But in one game, I had 7 of the 8 kills.
Oh sweet. Jay's 2 cents plays that World of Warships.
They're talking about doing a sub one.
That's what I heard. I've got it,
Oh.
but I haven't ever fired it up or anything.
I don't even remember what level. I think the highest level ship I got's a 9, I think.
How hard is it for somebody to get started with it?
It's not hard. What you do is start out and then let someone that's been playing come in and play with you, but because I think they can play with you 1 or 2 ships higher than,
Yeah.
and you'll get XP faster. Or cheat, or just cheat and buy one of the low level, buy like a tier 4 premium ship and level up that. Buy one of the lower level ones. Because they've got some in there that are pretty cheap. $20, $19.
I might fiddle around with it days.
But premium ships give you free XP, and free XP can be spent on any ship. Where if you're going to level up, whatever tier you're working, the ship that you want to buy, the ship before it's the one you have to get the XP.
Yeah.
I've only got one more ship in my tier that I can get, and that's I think it's the Iowa. Or I've got the Iowa, and there's one more after the Iowa. Montana, I think.
I'd like to get the Missouri.
Missouri's not in game anymore. They took it out.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. I quit playing them for a while after that. That was my whole purpose of playing was I wanted the Missouri. Then they put the Iowa in, and I'm like, well, that's a neighbor. I'll take that.
The Iowa's fairly close to the Missouri, isn't it?
Yeah, they're the same class.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm supposed to help Shawnee set up a GTA 5 server, but he never did get back with me.
Hmm.
I think he figured it out on his own. I told him, I said, hey man, if nothing else, if I'm not around and you're having trouble, look it up on YouTube, dude. That's how I learned.
Yeah, that's how
But
I
I've been,
how I
I've been
learned
sick.
to. You've been sick.
Yeah, I woke up the other morning sweaty because I fell asleep with my hoodie on. And evidently I got cold or something in the middle of the night and I threw a sleeping bag blanket on me and I woke up sweaty. Walked outside and got the mail, and the next day I can't hardly talk. Well, I
Yeah.
can now. But I drank about a half a bottle of NyQuil and took about a 12-hour nap, and now I'm going to be up the rest of the night.
It's one thing.
But I do,
NyQuil's good for.
feel better. Coffee's done. Thinking about streaming. I think I'm gonna stream Modern Warfare single player. Once it downloads. They say it's cross-platform, but I don't think it is. It's cross-platform in that it's console to console. I don't think it's PC to console.
The only thing I could say is Google it.
I did, and I couldn't find anything where it said cross-platform, but it was Xbox to PS. Didn't see anything about PC cross-platform. Well, PC cross-platform is PC to PC to. I can't remember the actual term they use when it's Xbox, PC, when it's all of them. It's not cross-platform. It's called something.
Play anywhere. Yeah, I took and I got my router set up with OpenDNS. That was a slight bit of a chore.
I got mine. I turned my DHCP off so I can assign all my computers an IP. That way I can have a computer host and don't have to worry about the IP changing every time I reboot.
I was thinking about contacting the internet company and seeing how much extra it would be for a static IP.
Yeah. It's not that much. It's like $5 or $10, I think. DirecTV offered me a free upgrade, and I said, well, it's wet. It's been raining here for days, and it's cold. Let's wait and do it this spring. They're like, okay.
Oh yes, gotta love the snow and the coffee's good.
So mid-May, they're going to come. DirecTV's going to come in and give me new receivers and everything. Get ready to go HD.
Yeah, you'll probably have that one thing that's kind of like Dish's Hopper thing.
Yeah, they're going. DirecTV went 4K, and the older TVs and stuff and receivers aren't compatible with it.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, it has to downgrade the signal for older TVs.
No, the older TVs won't work anymore.
Not even through RCA plugs or HDMI cable.
Nope. The
that-
receivers, the old receivers won't work.
That's what happened
well,
to
I
us.
know, but I'm saying once you upgrade to those new receivers,
Oh yeah, the new receiver, yes, but the old receivers, like any digital receivers and any TVs or VCRs, it won't lock on anymore unless you get the extra box. Yeah, we had the same problem over here because we didn't need the boxes because all our little TVs had like satellite digital receivers built in them and digital receivers built in them, and then they changed us to that 5G. Everything's 5G now.
mm-hmm,
There goes all that.
yeah, pretty much. Time for a box and an extra little bit on your bill.
I called her the other day because one of my I had unplugged the receiver in the bedroom and for a thunderstorm and never plugged it back in. And I went in the other day and brought it in here because there was 2 football games going at once that I wanted to watch. So I hooked the second one into my other TV and it wouldn't boot up. So I called them. I said, my receiver in my bedroom's not working. But I said, I unplugged it for a lightning storm and forgot to plug it back in. She's like, well, we'll just reset it here at the office. So I was sitting there watching 2 football games at once. She's like, oh, by the way, your receiver after the first year is not going to work anymore.
I think sometimes they do that on purpose.
Yeah. Because we went to 4K and your receivers aren't compatible with 4K. I said, well, I'm not going to have you come do upgrades in the middle of winter. So we'll wait and do it spring. She said, what are you going to watch in the meantime? I said, I'll watch it online. She's like, oh.
Yeah, you can go to the DirecTV website and watch all your stuff online.
I've got a DirecTV app on my smart TV.
Yeah, you'll probably get that DirecTV Genie is what you'll probably get.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that. All right.
But the reason why, I can't say why I postponed it because he's streaming. I've got 4 receivers and 2 of them are here. I'll put it out.
Okay, I get you.
My mother's got the other 2.
Yeah, well, with that Genie, all 4 receivers got to be in the same house.
Yeah, I know. I told my mom that too. I said, you do know when they come and do this upgrade, you're probably not going to have TV anymore. Because they've got a GPS locator. The newer ones have got a GPS locator in them.
Oh boy, more Internet of Things in your house to be
And I
hacked.
think I think they have to be within 25 miles of your house or they won't work. I can't remember. Might be closer than that.
I'd say 10 or 15.
I was living with my mother. I was bedridden when I got it. I'm like, Mother, I'm not going to sit here all day and not watch TV. Call DirecTV.
I can't blame you there.
She had a 2-bedroom house, and I was bedridden in one of them. So when DirecTV got there, I'm like, put one in her bedroom, one in the living room, one in this bedroom, and one in that camper out there.
Yeah.
And then about 2 months, 3 months later, I got to where I could get up and walk. And then about 6 months later, I got to where I could be out on my own, and I took 2 of the receivers with me. I just happened to be driving over here we were driving over here to move me. I passed a dish in an abandoned house, and I said, what do you want for that dish? He said, $20. And I looked at it, the dish, the splitters, and everything were the exact same thing my mother had. I said, sold. So I brought it over here, set it up, hooked everything up, and voila.
I used to get them dishes and all them splitters for free.
Yeah, I used to work
People
for
used to-
DirecTV.
No, people used to give them to me just to get them out of the yard.
Yeah. Well, anytime the 3 times that I've moved and they've had DirecTV, I've took the dish down so they put up I've got like 5 of them right now. And it's a good thing because the LFB went out on my mom's. Lightning got it. I just took an LMB off one of these, took it over there, put it on, hooked everything back up, so there.
Dude, I took one of the Bell satellites because we had like 4 of them on our house, and we only needed 1. So I took one of them off, and then I disconnected all the cables inside the satellite on the little head pointing towards the dish on the end, and I took that little box, and I wired in my CB for my truck.
Yeah.
And I stuck the dish pointing out the window, bud, and it's fucking working. It works.
Nice.
Sometimes them satellite dishes will pick up over the air channels.
Oh yeah, like it works. I have this thing too called an RCA booster. It's like a flat plastic board. It's about 12 inches by 12 inches, and it's actually a receiver. But I ran that receiver in through the satellite dish into the CB, and it all seems to, it works. And then I took this you know your fucking, you know your pole for you hang your curtain rod, the aluminum curtain rod. I took that and stuck it in the corner, and took some cable wire, and I peeled all the black stuff off the cable wire, and then I coiled it all up into a 10-inch ball. Because he said he had like a 10-inch little copper thing on the end of his antenna, right? So I coiled that all up into a ball, and I slid it halfway up the freaking aluminum rod. And as soon as I got that on the rod, things really started to come in. I was picking up down in North Carolina and California and all kinds of shit, Skip and...
Hey, Mike, what's up?
The particular building I live in has a metal roof, so they wouldn't let me mount a external antenna for my scanner, so I just went and bought a magnet mount antenna and stuck it on the roof.
Yeah, I did that on the side of the aluminum flashing. I was living in a subdivision when I was younger, and I had a little 12-volt pack, and I'd carry the CB around with me, and I took the antenna. It was magnet mount on the roof. I took it and I just stuck it out the window, reached out the window, slid the screen over, and stuck it on the side of the building. Fucking yacked away all goddamn night. Well, fucking the next day, everybody in the town, like in the little townhouses, were all fucking bitching and complaining. Some fucking guy was coming across all our TVs last night, all fucking night, man. And I was just like, oh yeah, that's back when you had to have a DO, your license.
Yeah, mine was KEO 6220.
White Lightning.
Went by the Bumblebee, Missouri Bumblebee.
And it's funny that, you know, I have it sitting right beside me. I still use it, and I have that thought that, like, well, one day if we lose everything, we might be resorting back to two-way, you know?
I quit using my scanner. I can't use it when my computer's on. There is a fire call tone that when it goes off, it resets makes my PC
Oh, the beep.
Yep.
Yeah,
the
it's
beep
a
tone,
special
beep tone.
tone.
Yeah, it reboots my PC.
Isn't that something?
Well, it's like, who was it we used to game with, and they was always getting DC'd, and one day he happened to be talking on TeamSpeak, the phone rang, and then he got DC'd. I'm like, his goddamn cordless phone is making his router blow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when I can remember the frequency. They were like 1444 or something like that.
Well, it was either they're both using 2.4, I think, and he just went in and changed the channel on the cordless phone and it quit. 2.4, something like that.
Yeah, probably
You remember
2.4.
party lines? Remember the good
Not-
old days? Having party lines?
Yeah.
Well, my grandmother remembers those days.
I got caught thanks to party line. Me and my grandmother, our phone and my grandmother's phone was on the same party line, and I had just hung up the phone too, and about the time it rang, and it was my grandmother telling on.
Mm-hmm. You got busted.
That's like you say floppy now, and they're like, "What the hell's a floppy?"
It's starting to be, you say, optical drive, and they're like, huh?
I was talking to somebody the other day, and they mentioned Commodore 64, and I'm like, "Damn."
That's old.
That's where it mostly started.
That's where I wrote my first program, was on the Commodore 64 in QBasic.
It's funny because Apple held the technology and then they just faded.
Then I mentioned DOS 6, and one of the guys on one of the Twitch channels was like, "What is DOS?" I'm like, "Oh, that was back when Windows wasn't Windows. Windows had to have DOS to work."
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember installing Windows 3.1 from floppy? You had like 10 of them.
Oh, I had Windows 3.11 from work groups, and it had like 10 3.5-inch discs.
Yeah.
Then it had DOS pre-installed disk as well.
Mm-hmm. Had to install DOS, and then you had to install Windows, and then you had to install all your other drivers. Yeah, it took a good
Holy
day.
Christ. If you had 16 megabytes of RAM, you were the shit, man.
Yeah. Hell, I had 256. I was top of the line back then.
And I can still remember Dan the Internet Roadrunner.
Oh yeah, I've heard of
Internet
Roadrunner.
dial-up.
Remember getting 48K download and thought we were in heaven.
Oh, dude, but you remember you could upgrade to the US Robotics 33.6. You could pump that to 64. It was like you could overclock your friggin' network card.
I still have a modem floating around here somewhere.
I think I have a 3.
Actually, this one that I'm on right now has got a modem in it for backup.
When I first met Dan, and this is a long time ago, I used to run 2 ATI Radeon 5340s. And I still have them. They're sitting right beside me under the desk. They're like little ornaments now I keep under there.
I wish I
I've
still
got-
had my ATI Radeon All-in-Wonder card that was also a TV tuner all-in-one.
I've got
Yes,
two 760s and a 780 sitting here right beside. I think the
I don't know what-
780. I think I got the 780 from Mallow.
I don't know whatever happened to the TV tuner technology unless they just went to a separate card.
It's
or
a separate
it just-
card. Pog makes a TV tuner card for your computer. I've got one in my computer.
Does it plug a cable wire into the back of it?
You can plug cable into it, you can plug S-Video into it, composite, and if you have an adapter to go from composite to HDMI, you can do HDMI as well.
That's what the S-Video is for in the back of the converter box. Oh.
You don't know how many times I use that card to record stuff off of a DVR cable box.
Oh, yeah.
Because with the TV program, you can record live TV to your computer.
Remember back in the day, the only way you could network two computers together was put two network cards in your PC.
Yeah, and join them, yeah.
And make a crossover cable.
You had to make like a home, and then you had to go make the guest on the other, and oh, what a pain in the ass.
Oh, remember back when you had to use hubs instead of switches?
Oh, fuck.
I still got I got a 6-port and a 4-port hub. Remember when I used to go on my laptop and go outside and steal the neighbor's internet?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I logged in. Then I logged into the router and set up a repeater router in a birdhouse outside, so I wouldn't have to
Yeah.
stand out.
I remember fucking Buddy saying something like, he says like, my internet's not working. Dan's got him like on the minimal. The guy owns it, and he's like got his box open. He's giving the guy who owns the box like the minimal internet, and he's got all the rest to him, eh? You know.
Yes, sir.
I went over to the neighbors. He's got one of those big Wi-Fi towers up on the top of his building. And I was trying to, before they bought the building, I was trying to figure out how to do that, eh? So I just went over and just reefed all his wires out of the box. He was out there today, because it's been a few months now they've been working on that. He's like, I spent a lot of money, man, fixing this. I bet you he probably sunk at least 40 grand so far now into that
Well,
apartment.
whenever the town I used to live in, whenever they first got wireless internet, they didn't know how to secure it. And if your PC wasn't passworded, I could log into your hard drive. And I found a photo of a woman in a bikini, downloaded it, edited it, says you've been hacked, and then re-uploaded it to her computer.
I remember, Jason, Jaybird there, Frenchy. He used to play WoW with us. Well, he's the one with the 8 kids. My buddy with the 8 kids.
Wow.
Well, his neighbor that lived in the basement apartment below him was having issues with his laptop, and he was like, "Well, you think you can fix the laptop?" And you're like, "Sure." He says, "Well, let me lock out the pictures here. You can't see the pictures yet. You can't go in that picture." So I mean, he does something. I don't know what. He thinks he passworded the folder or something, and then he leaves, goes to do something, and fucking right away we fucking open the freaking folder right up, and there's his girlfriend in the bathroom with a big ass dildo on the side of the fucking tub, and it's like, oh yeah, man.
It was funny because this particular people that I got into their computer, which was legal because it wasn't passworded, owned a Radio Shack, and I happened to go in there to get a cable or a crossover cable or something, and they were talking about being hacked. I'm like, I know, man, I got hacked too. And then he spilled the beans and told me how they got hacked. And as I'm walking out the door, I'm like, oh crap, that was me.
Yeah, nowadays everything's password protected and
So
behind
you're not
two
hacking.
firewalls.
You're not hacking if it's not passworded. But I went to the internet provider and said, your network's unsecure. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, bring up your computer. I said, now, see all these accounts in here? Click on one of them. And it's going to open up folders on their hard drive. That's why your network's unsecure.
Yeah, the company installed wireless internet here in the town where I live, and they got in trouble for going around soliciting people without a permit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. They were going around knocking on everybody's door. They knocked on my door. I'm like, Psh, I ain't doing wireless internet. I've got cable, which happens to be business class internet.
5 times faster. Or 10 times faster.
And I don't have to worry about leaf attenuation in the summer. The guy just looked at me with a dumbfounded look.
Yeah, because wireless back then was line of sight. If there was anything in the way, it wouldn't work.
Well, it's been the last couple of years, so it's fairly new. Still, I guarantee you, leaves and anything in the way is going to mess with it.
Yeah. My coffee's over there getting cold.
Well, why ain't you drinking it?
I haven't got up to go get it yet.
I still say you need to put the coffee pot right next to the computer.
I tried that. I backed my chair up and about knocked it off on the floor, so I moved it back.
Oh.
Still got 42 gigs left on this download.
Hey, you'll be there till tomorrow.
Well, I backed the bandwidth down so I could watch. Cliff stream. Backed it down to 8. That gives me 2 megabytes to watch his stream.
Dude, I've got, let's see, Discord going, I've got Trucksbooks going, I've got the game going, and I've got OBS going. And I've got
Cliff,
a bunch of tabs open in Chrome.
I was watching the guy stream Flight Sim the other night, and he was only getting 10 frames, and he was running in desktop mode on his stream, and he collapsed to his desktop to do something. I'm like, hey dude, I typed in Twitch, turn off Discord. As soon as he turned Discord off, his frame rates in game went from 10 to 30.
Yeah, you can't watch your stream on the same computer.
No, Discord. He closed Discord, and his frames.
Oh,
went to 30.
Discord. Oh, yeah. If only-
Discord's known for using a lot of resources.
Because you can live stream to it, right?
Yeah, and I think that's what he was doing. I think, and then he reopened it later on, and it didn't do it anymore. So I think if you open Discord after your game's open, it doesn't try to stream it, and then therefore it doesn't take all your resources.
Yeah, I see that all the time with Discord. Even sometimes I'll just hear like the hard drive's doing 1,000,000 miles a minute when I open Task Manager. It's just.
Yeah.
You gotta upgrade that computer to an SSD.
Well, I just spent $450. The last bit of money I had, little spare money I had. Well, it cost me $89 for my ID, and then an additional $35 for my photo ID to go redo my license. Because I went to go redo my license, and then she says, "Oh, your license is suspended," and I was like, "Well, I kind of had an idea that was good, but I was kind of hiding it. I was just
Yeah.
dumb, right?" I said, "I just wanted to renew my license. It's been 16 years. I'm being stupid, right? Dumb." No, sir. No, sir. We know you got 3 fines here. You know, you owe $3,070, and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad." I said, "So $3,070. So if I pay that off, I can get my license unsuspended." She goes, "For $150, we'll unsuspend your license." I'm like, "Oh, so 3,100? No, 200 and some dollars, you."
Yeah, they like to
She's
gouge
like-
you.
She's like, "Yes, sir. You're starting to understand very clearly, aren't you?" And she said, "You think you'll ever drive with no insurance again?" And I was like, "Jeez, damn, that was 6 years ago. Like, you're really, oh my God."
Oh, they pull up them records. They can tell all, dude.
Oh yeah. So,
Yeah, I got
so
I did that whenever See, I didn't know it. I've been suspended twice. I've been revoked twice, and my license expired 4 years ago, however long it's been, and I went in and got them renewed. Well, I was suspended then, and they didn't catch it, and they issued my license. Well, this
I
last time
remember that night.
This last time I went to the disability doctor, he revoked them. He said, "You're unfit to drive." Well, I went in here the other day and tried to get him renewed, and they caught it. And they're like, "You're suspended, Mr. McMahon, permanently for physical disability." Like, damn.
Strangle that dang doctor.
Yeah. So there, it actually says on my records now that I am permanently revoked for physical disability or something to that. It's
Yeah.
something.
That's what they did to my great grandmother. They yanked her frickin' license, and she wasn't too happy about it. But we told her with the way things are going these days that it's best she don't drive.
That's like my mom's trying to get me to come back to work at the bar and cook. She's like, "We'll come get you every day." I'm like, "No, I don't want somebody driving over here in snow and ice to come get me to go to work. It's not going to happen. I'm not coming to work.
Dano, fucking, yeah, I'm going to the store, boys, to get some smokes. I'll be right back in 20 minutes. Three days later, fucking Dan scrolled back in. He's like, yeah, I just got out of jail.
Yeah.
We were like all waiting
They
for him
can't get
all
you
night
for
long,
they can't
right?
get you for a driving offense if you ride a riding lawnmower.
Got me for non-support.
Yeah. Do you know the triangle that they put on tractors? That's what you get. You just get one of those and slap that on your.
Well, in my state, any motorized vehicle, you have to have a license.
Not here. I've seen all sorts of people riding like them little motorized scooters for handicapped people. I've seen people riding
Yeah,
lawnmowers.
if you take a riding lawnmower on any public street, you have to have a driver's license in my state.
Oh wow, they change it everywhere. It's different everywhere.
But you can ride around on a farm tractor and don't have to have one.
Yeah, as long as you have that triangle, slow-moving
As
vehicle.
long as you're within, I think it's 50 miles of your farm, you can drive a tractor without a license.
Well, you may want to consider buying a small farm.
Go buy me a
Yeah.
go buy me a lawn tractor. It's a lawn tractor, officer, not a. It's legal. It's a tractor. It's a farm lawn tractor. Damn, my flight sim server is hopping tonight.
Winter's here, buddy. Now everybody's inside.
Everybody's in where it's warm.
Mm-hmm. I forgot how good that truck looks.
There's 20 people on one page, and I can scroll. My scroll bar is all the way to the bottom,
Nice.
so there's probably about 60 people on there.
They probably removed me from your server because I've been inactive.
Which one?
One of your flights, that flight sim page you have.
Oh, you don't get. Oh, you become a pilot?
Yeah, a long time ago when we were hanging out, I signed up and you said thank you.
On Fun.Flight Unlimited?
I don't remember which one it was exactly.
Yeah, I'm probably inactive over there as well, but I can fix that. I haven't flown in 2 months. Actually, I
That's
think
been a long
disabled-
time for me.
I think I disabled it. I don't think anybody gets kicked anymore for being inactive.
I
If
think it
you're
was like-
inactive, if you're inactive over there, with the exception of you and Cliff, you're probably. I probably done it so they can't fly on there.
I think it was the Flight Unlimited page is what it was.
Yeah, it's fun.flightunlimited.net.
$1,060 to go.
1140.
Copy.
When you're sitting here yakking and talking with people, this driving seems to go a lot faster.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I went out today and bought all brand new Category 6 patch cables for everything in my network.
Ooh, nice.
I figured it was time. I just used the other ones for spares.
Yeah. Or if someone else comes by with a laptop, you can plug him.
Yep. And I got all the tools I need to put new ends on Cat 5 and Cat 5e cables. I'm going to get some Cat 5e cable, run a line out to the kids' computer and get them off of Wi-Fi. And I'm getting a Ubiquity UAP AC Pro. 'Cause- 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 access point. I'm gonna ditch the other router that I got set up as an access point.
Does the other thing have better security software or something?
Better security, works easier if you want to create VLANs.
Talking about me being in jail. I think the last time I was in jail was 2.5 years ago. I was driving home from the bar and got pulled over for speeding. He's like, "We got a warrant for your arrest for non-support." I'm like, "They closed that case." He says, "Yes, I know, but in the state of Missouri, when they close your child support case, they suspend your license and charge you $20 to renew it, and all you got to do is pay the $20, and you can go home." And he said, "That's the way state's way of knowing that you've been notified, and you know that you no longer have to pay child support." I'm like, "Pretty good idea, but I don't like the idea of being suspended."
That's right, because they get you for the toll, the impound, the fucking
The time
Yeah,
in jail.
so- costs more
Yeah.
than $20.
Yeah, but this particular deputy, I knew him when I was a police officer. He pretty much told me, "Park the car over there, call your mom, have her come get it, and then we'll go in. You pay the $20." He said, "You got the $20?" I'm like, "Yes, I got the $20." He said, "We'll go in, we'll do the paperwork, and then I'll bring you home." I'm like,
So basically, he straight shot you.
"Yep."
Sometimes it's easier than to do all that, eh? You know?
Yeah, he took me in. I filled out the paperwork, give him the $20, and he brought me home.
I don't know what it was. I had a speeding ticket or something.
But that is a
And-
pretty. I have to give kudos to Missouri though, because that way they know the payer has been notified that he no longer has to pay her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't like the way they went about doing it.
My speeding
What
ticket,
they
I
could
didn't
have done
pay
is
it.
set it up to where when you went to renew, you'd have to pay a $20 fee as kind of like a mini reinstatement fee.
Yeah, but then your license go 3 years, and with you paying child support and not knowing you don't need to
Yeah.
pay it.
True.
So that's why they suspend it, and then they just charge you $20 to renew it.
They should charge you $20 and send out a registered letter that you have to pay $20 for.
Yeah.
I guess whatever works.
Technically, I can still drive on my overseas license, but I just have to lie to them and tell them I'm home on.
Uh-huh. They're not gonna believe that. They'll do check-in and you'll be in the Hooskow.
Yeah. I done that one time. They're like, "Mr. McMahon, you need to slow down." He was gonna write me a ticket. I said, "Well, it was on a weekend." I said, "Well, I leave from." I said, "When's my court date?" And I made him give me a court date. I'm like, "Well, I won't be here. I'll be in Germany because I leave for Germany. Go back to Germany to my unit tomorrow, Monday." He's like, "Oh," he tore it up. I lied. I didn't go till the next weekend.
Only one time in my entire lifetime so far has anybody called for jury duty, and I simply told them, look, I'm disabled and I'll be in school at that time.
They don't call me because I still got a felony on my record.
Yeah, that's the same as me. Having an assault charge, they pretty much, nope, you're not doing anything.
I can't vote. I can't be on jury duty. I can't carry a gun. But yeah, I have 4 permits for handguns. My guns are at my brother's, but it's felony non-support. It wasn't criminal. I could probably get it expunged. Pay a lawyer $1,200 and get them all expunged. game done yet? I want to play.
No.
Nope, 35 gig.
Jesus, that's a big freaking.
Well, you're downloading two versions, single offload. You're downloading the game twice, and I don't know why Activision did that,
That's stupid.
because they put multiplayer separate from single player.
You don't download ATS twice.
Exactly. I'm hoping it's got server software in it, because if it does, you know what's going to happen next.
Uh huh.
You been playing Outlaw much?
Not here lately.
I quit playing. It's just his particular server's too laggy for me.
Might be the ping time.
Yeah, the ping was like 225. I said I can't play on this server. And the more I play it, the worse it got.
For me, it was pretty good. I mean,
It might be the weather. We were having
it might be.
thunderstorms in the area that back. I know mine's been playing the shit out of it.
Yeah, I need to get back on there and check on my horse and make sure my refrigerator has ice in it. I finally got my third monitor back from Pops. He bought a new TV today and it had a built-in Roku. I had to set that up when I got home.
You see the FBI warning on MSN.com today about smart TV spying on? They're already hacking the cameras in them.
This one, to my knowledge, doesn't have a camera.
Some of the smart TVs got cameras now, so you can use Facebook Portal.
Oh, yeah. I don't think this one does. It just has a built-in Roku. All the Rokus are isolated on their own VLAN.
Well, my camera, when I'm not using it, I've got a piece of paper that I folded and I put it over the top of it when I'm not using. But when my camera's on, it's got a great big. There's a face on it, probably 2 inches wide and 1 inch tall, that lights up when that camera's on.
Yeah.
But I still put paper over it.
Could always just unplug the power.
Too far away.
USB cable?
Yeah. My computers are sitting on a kitchen table with a USB extender.
Hmm.
I guess I could unplug them at the extension.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these two 46-inch monitors, I don't have room for anything. Keyboard, joystick, rudder pedals, yoke, steering wheel. Yeah, I can't put anything up. So my computers are on the kitchen table.
I like my little setup. I've got my main monitor right in front of me. I've got one to the right of me and one to the left of me. And the one to the left of me has got OBS with the chat open. So I can just glance over and see.
Yeah, I actually streamed to the one on the computer on my kitchen table. I streamed it. It streams. It's streaming through a network card,
Yeah.
so it's no bandwidth hog.
But my third monitor is like a 30 some odd inch TV.
I think I'm using NetTech, something tech. It's let you stream from one PC to.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's a deal built into OBS.
No, this is independent. OBS has got it though, but I've never used it. Somebody said Twitch has got a streaming software now.
Yeah, it's called Twitch Studio. It worked fine for me the first night I used it, but since it's updated, it's still in beta. Not working so hot.
Now Twitch has been having server issues because everybody I tried to watch the other night was lagging. Even people that normally aren't laggy, like Stratus B. I couldn't even watch Stratus B.
Hmm.
But I come back about an hour later, and evidently they had fixed it because it started working again. Well, it quit buffering.
They just had an overload on their network.
It did. But I've got a program called Twitch Tester. It pings the servers, then it sets your OBS to that, whichever one's got the lowest ping.
I've got that program somewhere, but I just run my OBS on automatic.
And then there's a web-based one called Twitch Inspector.
Mm-hmm. I've used that one too. I remember the first time I tried to stream, it was like a freaking live, like a slideshow.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, obviously the settings are not right.
I finally went in the other day and fixed all my chat commands that quit working.
I need to see if my chat bot still works. I haven't booted it up in a...
I actually put it in, so I actually set it up so I can type in exclamation raid space and then the person's channel name, and it will go raid that channel. I don't have to just type the command in now.
I need to do that. I may send my whopping 2 viewers when I'm done over to Cliff.
Yeah. You had 3 there a while ago.
Yeah, Mike was in here for a little bit. I think he's still here. Yeah, he's still here.
I'm still using OBS Classic.
Oh, supposedly Logitech owns Streamlabs now, according to FT Mike.
Streamlabs used to be Inkbot.
Google that, Dan, if you would. See if that's true or...
Bought it?
He said Logitech bought Streamlabs.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Why would Logitech want Streamlabs?
Well, that would open the door for Logitech to come in with their own systems.
Oh, yeah, it would. Built-in streaming software with the camera.
Exactly, and then all your game controllers are all adaptable because it all works together. Oh yeah, but where it's coming from, yeah, you should Google and find out if it's true or not.
See where Coca-Cola became a Twitch partner?
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
That's a smart move.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, Coca-Cola's actually been logging into people's streams and gifting out like 100 subs at a...
Oh,
They
hell.
get tons of advertisement through. Oh my God! Oh Jesus, Lay's would be great.
So would Doritos.
Oh yeah, yeah. We can't forget
I think
Doritos. Yes.
I think I want Pepsi as a sponsor.
Yeah.
I want
Mountain
Pepsi as a
Dew.
sponsor.
Just do it, dude. Just do it.
Good. Why Pepsi would be a better partner, I think.
Yeah, but Coke's known for doing them off the wall things, and then everybody else will follow.
Well, every once in a while you'll
Good.
see it'll say, there'll be an advertisement pop up, Coke partner, and then it shows them raiding a bunch of people and giving out gift subs to everybody that's on the channel.
It's perfect timing for it. Christmas coming up.
Yeah.
Yep, all the Christmas Coke ads that are hitting the TV right.
I like when they show them trucks all decked out with all the lights. That's sweet. And the polar bear.
Yeah, we have the Christmas train. She just went through this weekend. and it's just the whole train is just a flashing light. And then what they do is they stop in each little town and they stay for a couple days and they feed everybody for free.
Oh, that's cool.
And they collect for the food banks and stuff like that. And it's pretty, yeah, it's neat.
Yeah, our food bank around here was trying to figure out how they were going to provide turkeys and hams and whatnot for people for Christmas, and they posted it on Facebook, and then the next couple of days they're like, well, I think we're going to be able to do something for Christmas.
Oh yeah, sometimes them posts on Facebook can do wonders, and then other times it just backfires on you and you get nothing. But for food and people and that need food and stuff like that, I can see anybody jumping on that. I do it automatically, just pitch $10 at the bank for the food bank. But we use it too, so.
Pay $5 a month for Food for America. You know, automatically comes out of my check every month.
You can literally go twice a month. So, and out here, there's not enough people, so they're trying to pitch the food out even faster because it's going to go.
Yeah.
I originally did Food for America because I got 1,000 biddies or something for doing it. And I've been doing it 2 years. And they take out $5 a month.
Oh, 980 miles to go. Dang.
I got 627.
I'm working on both of yours right now.
I just been cruising at 75.
Oh, I'm in a blizzard. We gotta go slow.
Oh, you got winter on, don't you?
Frosty mod.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about that is it gives everything kind of a purplish glow.
I think
See,
I
your
might.
windows,
see that.
side windows are icing up. That's cool. Turn your defrost on. Oh no, that's
Roger that. And then they got the
that?
Frosty Slippery mod.
Yeah.
Oh boy, is that fun.
Yeah, you can do a donut in an instant on the highway.
Every turn you gotta putt around it. It's like. So we're only doing 46. We're not going very fast.
See where they come out with a new real mud mod for farm sand?
Uh-uh.
Oh, did
yeah.
they?
Yeah.
As long as they have the hitch thing working where you can pull yourself out.
Yeah, that
That's
tow bar mod's been causing a lot of lag on systems. I don't know if they ever fix that. But yeah, if you pull out in a wet field, you'll see the mud start slinging. And I've actually seen a map that's got a mud run.
I'm trying to remember what map it was I seen that had a big, huge thing you could use as a ramp and jump your equipment and whatnot.
We did that in 15, didn't we, Cliff?
yeah.
I've actually got videos on YouTube.
But I know the map he's talking about. It's made just for jumping.
No, it was a farming map, but there was one little spot you could go, and there was a big, huge thing that was made like a ramp.
I was trying to find the screenshots where we put a peat on top of the shop roof, but I can't.
Oh yeah, we put the Peterbilt on top of the roofs. Yeah.
Yep.
We used 2 lift trucks. And one at the front of the truck, one at the back of the truck, and we raised it up into the air, got it up close enough, high enough to the roof, and then tipped her over onto the roof, and
We
then took.
drove it onto a trailer and then lifted the trailer up. didn't
Yeah, that's how it ended up going in the long run. Yeah, because we couldn't get up high enough, I think. So yeah, with the trailer with the ramps down, we were able to hook it. That was because we were doing something with Outlaw back then. he put the Outlaw Peterbilt in the game.
Yep, and then we end up putting it on the roof. I was telling somebody about that the other day that was playing Farms, and they're like, "Oh no, you didn't." I'm like, "Oh yes, we did."
Search the videos on my YouTube channel.
It's in my Facebook pictures on my profile.
I looked for it. I couldn't find it in mine. I know I got a screenshot of it somewhere. Because I actually used it for one of the banners on one of the web pages.
Boy, they better enjoy this man lift, me bringing it all the way from frickin' Elko, Nevada.
I got both of your streams up, but I got the resolution down to 160, got them both muted, so I'm working on.
Yeah, and I'm probably coming down at 720p 60.
Let's see, your Cliff will let me set his at 600. Excuse me. I can set Cliff's to 600, and I can set yours. It'll let me set yours to 720.
Yeah. Just straight 720 or 720p 60.
60.
Yeah. What I got it set for.
I was going to send the guy some biddies earlier, and he had a minimum biddies of 250. I unfollowed.
That's just wrong. That's like demanding somebody to follow you just to chat.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have to follow chat, I don't follow you. If you have your biddies locked at a certain amount of biddies, and if it's over 100, I won't follow you. Because I randomly log in to people's streams and just drop 10 biddies and
Do a biddy drop and run.
yep. I normally type in there, I cheer 10, and then I put in there, will you motorboat my biddies? And but yeah, the last couple of days I've been going into the recommended channels and dropping biddies and
Hey Mikey, has it snowed anymore up there where you're at in the mountains?
hey Mike. Keep it between the lines, Smoke.
Here, watch this. Do 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 do. I take my half out the middle.
Yeah. I was streaming one day and like, why are you driving down the middle? I said, so the assholes don't pass me and then pull in front of me and then hit the
Brakes.
cut you off and hit the brakes, the AI.
Oh,
So I drive down the center line so they can't pass me.
I haven't tried it yet, but Cliff gave me a good line on his last stream on a mod that you can put in there and it'll straighten that AI right on out.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, that's a
called
nice one.
that Safer AI mod.
Yeah, it's in the Steam Workshop.
Okay.
I'm almost considering turning traffic back on.
I need to actually go back in and turn my traffic down. I think it's set at 3 right.
I put it to 1.5 using that mod, and it's not bad.
I
I'll
had
probably
mine set
start
at
out
3 'cause
with 0.1, the default for now.
I had mine set at 3 so because I was doing a showcase on my trailers and I never did set it. I went into camera mode on a highway and just watched them go by when I in stream.
I'm thinking somebody was bored.
I was just showcasing my trailers. Because everybody's like, oh, they don't work. I'm like, they've been working since day one.
They work, but if you have other traffic mods, you
Right.
can mess with it.
Just got to go into the pig and turn fake shadows off so you don't get that big black box under it. You know, there's one of my trailers got like 8,000 subscribers, and the guy types in the comments, does this work in 136? I pasted the follower box. I just copied and pasted it in the chat. I said, evidently it still works. It's working for 8,000 subscribers.
Oh, sometimes people make me wonder.
They don't read. That's like I'm logging into your Twitch stream on when you're streaming Farm Sim, and your map title's right in your map's right in the title, and they ask you what map you're.
Mm-hmm.
That reminded me, I gotta set up a map command for my stream. I have to do a map command and a map edit command.
Stop here and get me some fuel.
I need to do a host command too. I did a raid command. I need to do a host command. Petro! I need more coffee already, Cliff. You go get more coffee yet?
I'm ready for another one.
Too. I just looked in my cup and all I see is coffee grounds.
Cliff, with as much coffee as you drink, how do you sleep?
I don't.
That's what I gathered.
Actually, coffee don't keep me awake.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like that now
I
for
can't
me.
say that because I've already slept today, so I'm up for the night probably.
I'm same way with Mountain Dew. It don't keep me up. I just like the taste of it.
Speaking of which, I think I'm going to switch from coffee to Pepsi. Prove it. Should I reach in the freezer and get the crown?
Sure.
No.
Uh-oh.
Saving that for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm saving my Honey Jack for Christmas.
I've got a 2-liter bottle of apple pie too.
Oh, Lord.
Fresh made. Made it yesterday.
Truck wants to keep going past that 75. .18 speed with 360 gears and a 950 horse motor.
Nice. I have my games coming along.
It's not done.
24 gig. That's about 10 minutes. I locked it down at 8 meg a second, and it's staying right at 8 meg. I was surprised to see Modern Warfare on Blizzard for BattleNet.
Hmm.
I've got the Steam version as well, but I don't think it's the right one. It's the remastered one, and I don't think it's compatible with this.
May not be.
I'm gonna buy one more game this month, and then I'm done. I'm gonna buy Farm Sim from my other Steam account, so I can host.
Oh boy, here comes one of them crazy Canadian exits.
I guess I better say hi to Mike.
I don't know if he's still there or not. He hasn't said anything in a while.
He's still in there. It wouldn't at me. It wouldn't have let me at him.
But
He's gone.
oh, took that turn a little.
Does your Streamlabs work?
Yeah.
Is it showing it as a user, not a moderator?
Mike is just a.
No, your Streamlabs is a user, not a moderator.
Maybe I didn't set it up as one. I think you have to set that up, don't you?
Just type /mod space Streamlabs and it'll mod. You can do it in OBS chat window, or you can do it in your actual stream window. Your alerts won't play until you do.
That's why I used Streambot, I think it was.
Whichever one's playing your alerts needs to be modded.
Yeah, that'd be my Streambot through Streamlabs. I haven't turned it on in a while. I probably need to reassociate everything.
I had to redo mine because my alerts weren't working. I had to go in and get a new stream key and put all that back in, and then they started working. I tried to go to Stream Elements, and man, that screwed a bunch of crap up.
Thank you for the biddies there, modding.
You're welcome.
It's been a while since I streamed and everything's last stream I did was Thanksgiving. I played Train Sim World 2020.
Yeah, I watched you for a little bit. Then I wiped the dust off Trains of New Era.
The graphics compared to like Train Simulator, I think, are better in Train Sim World.
I just like the multiplayer aspect of Trains with a Z.
I've checked into it, but not for sure if I'd like it. I'd have to watch a video on it.
Check out some of my archives.
Okay.
I did one the other day where I ran through the first 5 or 6 tutorials, and then I was going to do a multiplayer session, but it had to download all the content, so I just stopped my stream.
Yeah.
I had like 76 gigs of DLCs that had to be downloaded.
Holy.
Mostly routes, a couple of trains. I think I've got all the U.S. routes and all the Canada routes. The European ones I could care less.
I still got Microsoft Train Simulator installed on my computer.
I've got that too.
And I took and I made up a 10 engine consist just to roam around the map. 10-9s all hooked together.
Yeah. I think I've got all the BNSF trains for trains. Yeah, I got bored one night, was watching train videos, and then I quit watching videos and started playing trains. I streamed, by then it was daylight, and I started streaming it, and I just did tutorials and then went to bed while the content downloaded.
That's the first toll booth I've had to stop at.
Well, Cliff, if you want to get affiliated, go make Commander Root. Go give Commander Root a follow, and he'll guarantee you 5 views every time you come on. 'Cause I was like 2.89 from getting my affiliate, and I went over and followed him, and then within days I was affiliated.
What does he play?
He does game stats on Twitch, and he broadcasts it live.
Oh, sweet.
I think he mainly does Apex, but he's done some other games as well. And it shows who your top streamers are, and it updates every 5 minutes, I believe.
So basically he's like a sportscaster for Twitch.
Yeah. And then there's another guy that does it as well, Lurks, LURXXX. He's a stats streamer.
187 to go, Cliff. You must be getting that coffee.
But Commander Root, if you go over and follow him, you'll get 5 followers every time you stream. And you only need 3 to get affiliated.
3 concurrently for an entire month.
3 average, yeah, for 30
Yeah.
days, or 191 stream. 191 viewer raid will do it well too.
Yeah.
I think I got 1 raid with 20 some people in it. That's what put me over the top. Or find a group that's got a bunch of streamers in it, and by group protocol, they have to raid group members. I'm on Team Sexy right now with Stratus B. That guy cracks me up.
I like watching Casket Man, especially when he gets mad. He wants to table flip.
I'm part of military veterans group, but I haven't got him put in as my team yet. But all veterans, current, past, and present, are current, past, and present. Current and present are the same, are they not?
Yeah.
Duh.
Until Dan's been up for a while.
Yeah. I don't think the NyQuils wore off yet.
Maybe not.
Hell, by the time this game downloads, I'm not going to want to play it. I want to get in and play some PvP so I can level up my character. I ought to be playing Red Dead right now and leveling it up.
Still having a lot of issues with it on PC.
I haven't had any lately.
I know you said somebody had an issue with it with a Corsair keyboard and mouse. Or a Razer. A Razer. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever fixed that or not, but I was told if it keeps crashing on you to run it in window borderless mode. Don't run it full screen. But since I started running in window borderless, it's not crashed on me anymore. But I tried to play it one night and it crashed on me 3 times in a half hour, and I just. But like I said, since I went to borderless, it quit crashing.
They'll eventually get all the kinks worked out of it. Yeah, no, I'm not stopping. Whoa, that was a drop off.
Oh shit! Delay.
Whee.
Yeah, that make your belly tickle?
No. Caught me off guard.
Put your belly button in your throat?
I think that's one part of the map that could use to be fixed. If I would have been thinking, I could have brought up the bug report and it would have given me the exact coordinates, and I could have went in there with the map editor and fixed it.
Yeah. I see Coast to Coast developers started using the free geodata to make their maps now.
Yeah, that's what Humberg's been doing.
Yeah, he was in a stream one night and I'm like, why don't you use the free geodata? He said, free geodata? And I sent him a link. He's like, this is all the roads, man. Roads, states, counties, it's all there. It's map overlays. Use it however you want. And he said, that's going to save me a bunch of time.
Yeah, because before he was using Google Earth.
Yeah. So you can go in there and tell it just to filter out everything but your interstates, so all you'll have is interstate highways. Put them in first, and then go back later, and then add some of your major highways. That's how we did. Me and 4 other guys developed a storm chasing map called Weather Defender, and that's what we use as geodata as overlay.
Yeah, he's starting to work on a 1-to-1 scale map of the original ATS map with California and all them in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing farm sim the other day. I was doing a map edit, and he come in my stream the other day.
Yeah, I need to resub to his channel so I can use the founding member emote. Cause I've been on his channel since the beginning.
Yeah. I was just on it the other day. He was doing something.
That's why I'm his pretty much one and only moderator in his chat. Probably shouldn't be running 75 on these roads up here, but 62 seriously is the speed limit.
Yeah, we're pretty much all stoned, so we gotta drive slow.
Oh, you ought to see the drop off I went off.
I heard. Anything over 62 for Canadians, it's a blur. That's one of those little hills that drops like out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, it was out of nowhere, all right.
He said something. I happened to look up, clicked on the tab that his stream was on, and right when I did, it dropped. Like, whoa!
Surprised I didn't do any damage to the truck. Another one of them crazy Canadian exits.
What was the last update for WoW Clip? Do you know?
No.
I logged into BattleNet to buy this game and it did an update. I think it's because the DLC is actually available to buy now, and I think they just put the content.
Pre-purchase, yeah. Sue said she had an update today.
I think that content's actually in game now. I'll buy it, but I'm just gonna wait till it comes down a little bit. I give 79 for Modern Warfare, but I got Season Pass as well. Plus, I got some weapons and some other stuff.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the pets or the mounts. I'll go for just the basic 50 bucks or something.
Yeah, you can harvest the mounts pretty much.
Or just from the gold seller, get the mount for,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, as fast as we're harvesting gold right now, hell yeah, it's not that big of a deal anymore.
How'd you copy that? Like, I can't believe how easy it is to make gold now. Now I got the Warlocks garrison all up to level 2s and 3s. Pulling from both sides.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm having one's alchemy, one's leatherworking. I'm gonna each one's gonna be a different profession based. That way I can farm from all of them and put some of the stuff in the guild bank.
Yeah, that's the beauty, eh? Right in your garrison, you just level your guys right through the guild. Nice and easy.
I've got smart with not play World of Warcraft for 6 months, and then they give you a sign-in bonus.
Yeah, they try to get you back, right? So they.
Still pay it every month, but I haven't logged in, and I got an email the other day. Log in and get this. Same way with World of Warships and World of Tanks.
You just gotta lock your guild down so it doesn't pass off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. 'Cause I think I've got like 46,000 gold in the guild bank right now.
We were up there 20, 30,000, and then I decided to level all those friggin' buildings in the garrison. Fuck, $1,000 a pop for the blueprint. 1,000 plus just to level. Holy crap, man! It went fast.
You're actually gonna accept that?
He's talking to the game, and I haven't seen it yet. There sure is pretty blue lights.
Let's see what we got for trip later.
You just level up.
Yeah. Big old. We're in Mexico. Oh hell! Go across the map to the others, to the new part. That's a 4,000 mile. We'll take. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. This will be uploaded to YouTube. That's why there was no music.
Raid, I'll follow.
I don't know how to do that.
/raid
Where?
space and name of the person you're gonna raid in your chat.
Or- okay. Freaking channel name.
CTI_ATS.
That's my underscore. Okay.
And just hit enter, and it should pop up a thing saying you'll raid, and then it counts down, and then you can talk to. There we go.
Cool.
Duck, everybody, we're being raided. No, I mean the